Hey everyone, Nerf guy here. Today I want to address two things. The first one leading to the second one. So first, this was delivered to me by obviously one of you viewers because two of those springs are exactly the one I spoke about in my xshot orbit mod video. Was only coming in a plastic bag, in a postal plastic bag, no return address like a PO box or something. Yeah, I really appreciate, because I really love those worker parts and I really love those worker spring, but I would have maybe preferred having a message from you, maybe a private message or an email before I received this. Don't even know where you got my address. So thank you. Whoever sent me this is gonna be put to good use. Leading to the second thing, which I'm gonna use one of those 18 kilogram spring for Kronos that was provided in that mystery order to give some flying color to this thing. This is what was my weak Sentry X2. I have a Kronos Phantom Core stock spring inside just to increase it to a regular rival level of performance. I removed the D prime already, and the air restrictor, which are here. Now I already removed a few screws to save some time. We're gonna open it, try to put this beefy 18 kilogram spring inside. Yeah, and we're gonna see if it can hold up to the task. Plus, I'm gonna pad the plunger head just so it doesn't destroy everything inside. Good. Here we are. This thing, pretty simple to dismantle. It really looks like a Kronos. My only concern is to put that thing back easily inside. You normally have to compress this spring. Oh my god. This is weak compared to the other one. You need to compress the plunger and the spring. Plunger head is deep, so I'm gonna fill it up with hot glue. I'm not fond of hot glue for modification, but for this one, since I'm gonna pad the top of it and remove the little air restrictor cage which I left inside, just to be sure it doesn't explode and get pushed out. I'm gonna fill this gap with hot glue, put some EVA foam on top of it just so it's padded properly, and I'm gonna try to compress the 18 kilogram spring. Oh my god, with the plunger mechanism. Hopefully it's gonna go smoothly, but I have some doubt about it. Maybe. Can I? My god, look at the difference in wire size. It's crazy. So this thing, oh my god. This is never gonna catch. This is never, ever gonna catch there. Oh my god. Whew. I'm almost there. This is like a ticking bomb. This is crazy. Ooh, this is strong. Okay, I don't want that to explode in my hand. Wow. Okay, let's remove that O-ring, because this is not gonna cut it. It's a nice silicone O-ring, but it's flimsy. I have a better one here. But first, I'm gonna clean the top of the head of this with alcohol. So the hot glue will stick properly to it with the EVA foam. I'm using 90% alcohol to clean that, a little more than that. Precisely, this is 99% isopropyl alcohol to clean that thing. It's gonna be, whew, this thing smells strong. It's gonna be pretty clean and dry in no time to receive the hot glue. So, let that thing dry. Let me get my super lube. Okay, so I can put some on the O-ring when I'm done. I have a pre-cut pad of EVA foam. That's basically what I'm gonna use here. It's a little thick, I know, but the more cushion I have, the better it is. I cut it just on the side, slightly smaller than the head, because when compressed, it's swelling a little. Getting swollen, so it's getting over. But with the new O-ring, it's going to be centered and it's going to be well protected in case it want to destroy the bottom of that plunger tube, which I'm going to have to take out to remove the air restrictor cage inside. That's basically an easy job. This O-ring is pretty tight, so I don't think you need to change it. But it's this little cage. I already reversed it. I'm just gonna remove it. So now it's not there anymore. Can put this thing back in. Everything holds well. Be sure that little orange tab is in the right place. Everything seems in its place. Perfect. For the plunger head, I guess my hot glue is ready. Basically, oh my god, I think I'm gonna need a new stick. And fast. Because I want to do it on a one-shot deal. The quicker you do it, the better result you have. Good. So I guess now, if I put it well centered here, push down on it, it should be perfect. Because on EVA foam, it's gonna melt it. Okay. This thing looks like it's gonna hold the road. Let's put it there. The new O-ring. I'm just gonna lubricate the underside of the O-ring a little. It's gonna be enough now. Okay, this should be plenty enough. Okay, now for the tricky operation, the real tricky one. Putting back this thing. This is a time bomb, okay? I'm telling you guys. This is like the most dangerous part on it. Oof. I am just a little less afraid to receive it since I just patted it, but still, how this thing was placed already. Like that. Okay, so this is the trigger. Let's lube up the interior of this tube. It's kind of gonna need it. Oops, sorry. Good. Let's put it back together again. Good. Everything's in its place. Now, I feel like I'm hearing the Mission Impossible song in my head. It's crazy. Okay, that O-ring's a little stiff. Nothing exploded. It seems like it's gonna go relatively smoothly. Let's close that thing. I really don't want to touch the catch or anything. Okay, this is done. So, this thing is done. Let's press the trigger for the first time. Oh my god. It doesn't even want to fire. It's crazy. Ooh. Oh my god, this is strong. Not even sure. But still, it's primable. With some kind of a T-pull grip, this could be doable. Let's check with a round inside. Now I did 2 dry fire. Let's check 3 round inside. First, but it's gonna be last. Dart zone, xshot, and nerf. First. Oh my god. Wow. this thing pops. Let's try to hit that. Okay, this thing bounces back and forth around 6 times in my room. Wow. It's a shame I don't have a Kronos to test it right now, but as soon as my new chronograph come, I test this thing. This thing, wow. This thing was okay with the Kronos spring. It's very, very hard to prime. Maybe a better priming handle would help on it, but wow. I guaranteed it's hitting 150 FPS. Judging by the strength of the pull on it. This is way powerful. Wow. And the nicest pops out of this come with this round. They do a nice boop when you fire it around. So, now it's a real sleeper. I mean, anyone trying to prime it, I'm not afraid to let it around the house with the kids around. They won't be able to prime it. No problem with that. That 18 kilogram spring is what? 40 pound? I just put 40 pound of spring inside. Way harder to prime than K26, like for Kronos, if you want to compare. But this thing, wow. It's not a real sleeper. It seems to hold well. My plunger padding seems working. Nothing has come flying out of it. Nothing is cracking. You still need to really push it back to be able to fire it, like I saw the first time. And you really need to pull hard to prime it. But I'm sure this is a killer. This is really, really strong now. And it will deserve a paint job. Will it be my next paint job? I think so. I will find something, a design to paint it. And yes, now this thing is worthy of being called a rival blaster. It's now in the same category and, man, even higher with that modification. So it was a Sentry. No. This is going to be something more like a Terminator when I'm done with it. So for now, that's it. Thank you to whoever sent me that 18 kilogram spring. It's been put to good use. If you want to upgrade like killer for a Sentry, looks like this is the right one to go. This number right here, the Kronos Phantom Corp 18 kilogram spring. This thing fits like a glove inside and looks like everything works, even with the trigger lock, which I left on it. And believe me, with the power of this thing, maybe you want to keep that thing in place just so you don't fire it accidentally. Nope, very, very happy about this mod. We're going to see each other in another video. I want to do the same kind of crazy mod to an orbit where I already know the 14 kilogram spring will work. So we're going to try to put this spring, the mighty 22 kilogram worker spring inside a stock orbit. I really want to know what it's going to do, when it's going to do to the blaster. I have doubt it's going to break it, but I want to check if it can withstand. Because, come on, this Sentry withstand 18 kilogram spring. I don't know why I can't try the 22 one in an orbit. See you next time. Until then, you can always follow me on Facebook and Instagram at that old nerve guy. Please leave a like and comment, subscribe for more content. I'm going to give you more detail in the next video about that 10 kilogram spring giveaway. See you next time. Bye.